So, I went to school one day. I had to go to stupid math class. You know what? I need help. So, I went to the tutor center and saw this bitch tutoring. I was like, bitch, you better help me. She was like, why don't you ask? Nicely. I was like, bitch, you better help me before I beat your ass. I was like, fine. I was like, bitch, don't give me an attitude before I make you suck my dick. She was like, okay. I took my homework out and I showed her the problem I had trouble with. She was like, this ain't hard, this is easy. I was like, bitch, this shit ain't easy. It's hard. So you better do it. I was like, stop it. She was like, stop yelling at me. I was like, bitch, I can do whatever I want. Her boss came over to me and told me to be quiet. And I was like, hell no! So I grabbed her, my tutor, and we just left. After that, I threw her into my car, and I told her to go into my house. She was like, I'm working. But I said, bitch, not anymore, you're not. So I threw her into my car, and he drove to my house. We went to my room. It was pretty dirty. And I threw homework at her, and I said, bitch, you better do this homework for me. She was like, I'm not being paid. And then I was like, bitch, you better, I'll pay you by making you suck my dick. She said, eh. I said, get to it. So I was like, she started sucking my dick. And then she did my homework for me. I was like, thank you, bitch. Now get going. Go. The next day, I went to my class and I turned the assignment in. The teacher looked at my homework and said, and just checked it. She said I failed. I was like, what? That bitch failed me. I'm gonna get her. So, I go to the tutor center and storm in and say, bitch, you failed me. You made me get an F. She was like, what? I gave her the paper. After that, she looked over it. She's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. And I said, bitch, that's a mistake. I went to her boss and told her and told him. I went to her boss and told him what she did. That she helped me and do my homework, and after that she failed me. After that, the boss fired her and she started to cry. Unforgivable.